Heartbroken Israeli strike kills 8 children outside Gaza health center while waiting for aid. An Israeli strike killed at least 15 people, including women and children, outside a health center in the central Gazan city of Deir al-Balah on Thursday, according to medical staff and officials in the Hamas-run territory. At least 8 children aged from 17 months to 14 years were killed in the strike, along with 3 women and 4 men, according to the Aqsa Martyrs Hospital in Gaza. In footage obtained by CNN, several children were seen lying motionless, and others appeared injured amid the sound of screams during an apparent Israeli strike. The Israeli military said it was targeting a Hamas militant who took part in the group's October 7, 2023 attacks on Israel that left 1,200 people dead. The incident is under review. The IDF regrets any harm to uninvolved individuals and operates to minimize harm as much as possible, the IDF said in a statement to CNN. Nanan Mohammed, who was just 17 months old, was the youngest victim of the strike. His mother Donia Halhal said she had been waiting to receive food aid for her children at the center when the strikes took place. I'm in so much pain all over my body, but what hurt me more is that Mohammed died hungry while I was waiting to get him and his siblings nutritional supplements, she said. He was so young that he had only started to say a few words before he was killed. I was so happy to hear his first words. Nan Project Hope, an American aid organization, said the strike occurred directly in front of one of its health clinics, where people were waiting to receive treatment for malnutrition, infections, chronic illnesses, and more. CEO Ruba Torbay said the clinic's location was shared with the Israeli military and was declared a deconflicted site. Yet, this morning, innocent families were mercilessly attacked as they stood in line waiting for the doors to open, he said. Horrified and heartbroken, cannot properly communicate how we feel anymore. Nearly 800 people have been killed by Israeli strikes while waiting for rations in the last 6 weeks, according to the UN. The latest attacks came as Israel and Hamas were locked in indirect talks in Qatar to try to agree on a temporary ceasefire in the more than 2 month conflict. Hamas has said the free flow of aid is a main sticking point in the talks, with Gaza's more than 2 million residents facing a dire humanitarian crisis of hunger and disease amid the grinding conflict. Despite easing the total blockade of aid, the situation was not showing any signs of improvement. Moreover, there are frequent reports of Israeli forces firing on people seeking aid, but the military has accused militants of firing at civilians in the vicinity of aid centers. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has expressed hope for a 6-day pause in the war and expressed willingness to negotiate a more permanent end to the fighting. At least 57,823 Palestinians, most of them civilians, have been killed since the start of the war, according to the health ministry in Hamas-run Gaza. Swipe left for next video and with agency inputs and latest blogs.